J. Banks Music.
Mama.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the home, tank the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that low phone, they gon' politic on him cold. SPI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth with the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked New York with Slim Bag, what up, big track? Gave them back they L cuz you did that. Love my Locs even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, baby Psych and Lil Black. EC. 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 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost the legend when we buried Bug. Coach love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Owl, EC. EC. EC.
The Death Doe Gang.
EC.
All of them though. First Street to 24. 1597 to be exact. Baby Spotter though.
Big Spotter and Lil Spotter both got an Ezel. Tiny Spotter got 19. Rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas. Rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7. That's Day Pops. Me and mine never bowed down to J-Box. And that's the coldest grip a nigga ever met. Coldest grip I ever heard about. Better yet, 33rd never rare. The only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit came up a little show. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
All of them though.
EC.
I don't know what anybody in this entire world has ever called. Yeah. Mr. Death Doe himself. Baby Spider, the Loc, the one. Mr. All of them. Yeah. We in the black box, y'all. We got a reaction to do. Oh my mama. I ran across a video today. Early on in the morning, bro. Shocked me. I guess that's the best word I could use to describe my reaction. The video shocked me. I was shocked, bro. For those that are not aware, give y'all a little background, catch you up to what's been going on. Everybody know Munchie B has been my guy, my boy, for a couple years, it seems so, right? We kick cack, be bull. We politic together, right? That is, to a large degree, against the grain. We against the grain. Like, if you go listen to the song Kick and Cack, Being Bull, you'll hear Munchie B say, I know I'm finna hear it, but he like, Munchie B is the epitome of Bloods, bro. He's a Blood, and he got the ranking as a top op to a section of my homies to the point where people are extremely surprised that me and Munchie were so capable of collabing together with so much chemistry. I got it all the time. Like, my homies don't like his homies, but I got it all the time from my homies that matter, the reputables. Cuz I'm proud of you, bro. Y'all really got something. What y'all doing, that shit matter. Not just East Coasters, even 6-0s, right? And Munchie has his own relationship with certain 6-0s, AD in particular, that Ron. This saga began when I'm from neighborhood crip, period, point blank, right? I didn't know nothing about Munchie other than his name was ringing bells. He was a reputable rider, and he had issues with Nipsey. I didn't know the details, it was just sketchy, right? I just knew his name represented opposition that mattered, top op type shit. Then I heard about the rumor, the 4-leaf shit. So in my mind, I got general pieces to put together because it was a problem to the homies. Then it's this rumor on him. So I didn't know much. He had no loyalty to him, didn't give a fuck about him, right? Big Ron from 6-0 come on my podcast. I ain't gonna lie, similar to Munchie. I've been banged out before. I'm from neighborhood crib. Nipsey was my nigga. I got immature for a moment and tried to bait Ron into smutting Munchie up on my podcast cuz about the rumor that I had only heard about from a gang of homies. It was kind of sticking. Everybody knew about it, right? So I tried to put Ron on the spot. He brought Munchie's name up, I think. So I got devilish, devious. Let me bring up the bullshit. Ron stood firm that he didn't believe it. He fucked with Munchie. And right then and there, Munchie, remember you be telling me about self-reflection? Right there in that moment, I had a self-reflect moment in front of the camera, HD, 4K in front of the world. I went from trying to troll Munchie to being very mature. I told Ron, man, I'm glad you said that, cuz fuck it, you don't believe it, I don't believe it. Now, Ron, my cousin from 6-0, Raymond Washington nephew, that's the tree, with this crib shit, right? So I'm everybody know how I feel about Nipsey, cuz. So I'm in the process of trying to join the bandwagon to troll Munchie B. And a G nigga from 6-0, he pumped the brakes on that shit. In real time, I got on board. Pump my brakes. Yeah, that ain't what we do. That ain't what I do with my platform anyway. But I was having a very immature moment. I'm a gangbanger, y'all. I'm growing. I need growth too. So I had a moment. I was finna get into the bullshit. Ron checked it. I got right in step. That's right. I'm glad you said that, cuzzo. You don't believe it, I don't believe it. I wasn't there. I ain't seen it. Whoa. Since then, me and Munchie been thugging, y'all. We've been thugging, bro. We talk about a lot. We've been through quite a bit. I done had cousin set with me. Turned him on to multiple bitches. Cousin players, my Loc. Along the process, I've realized also, you hear me mention Baby Double Up, right? In the EC song. However, I really said Baby Double Up because I was rhyming with Crazy Knuckle Up. Big Baby and Lil Double Up is my Locs. I ain't never really put in the work with Baby Double Up, but that shit rhyme. But I have put in some real work with a double up. And it came to find out that Munchie blood uncle is a double up, and they grew up cripping with a real EC bastard banger, you feel me? So that also helped me develop love. On top of the fact that Munchie was quite humble as we started building this union. Just imagine, I've been kind of popular for quite some time, and he wasn't like, he still to this day don't call himself a rapper. He just started podcasting. So in that sense, cuz wasn't no nigga that's in front of the cameras with an audience, fans, and all that. So he was more aware of me, of course, than I was of him. And he had a humbleness and respect for my career at the point we met. To be honest with you, bro, we got to be. Y'all see it. What y'all see us do, bro, it's not fake. We fuck around off camera a lot, my nigga. But gang banging is a disease, bro. So many times, shout out to Baby Runner. So many times, Keyway's been calling me throughout the time me and Munchie been politicking on camera, right? That's supposed to be your boy. Why you say this? Why you say that? Most recently, Tiny Draw from 6-0 got in my DM and sent me a clip of Munchie talking about how big a trophy Big U would be, is. And if one of his homies, his little homies that knocked down Big U, they probably ain't got to never put in no more work for the rest of their life. It sounded bad. And the homie Tiny Draws, he sent it to me like, yeah, this your boy, this what he on? So, you know me, hey, Munchie a grown ass man, he speak for himself. And he preferred that way because Baby Runner, gang of homies that hit me about what he said. And he got to the point where he told me he don't give a fuck. Fuck what they talking about, whatever. All right. So I had to stop relaying messages, right? But however, a couple weeks ago, that clip of him talking about what a big trophy and stripe that Big U was got sent to me. And as soon as it got sent to me, cuz when TD hit me up, like, cuz what your boy on? I thought he supposed to be cool. I promise you, I told TD, cuz I said, cuz that shit don't sound right, cuz that shit don't sound good. I agree. I said, but I bet you, if we heard the full conversation, that shit is taken out of context. It's because I've had tons and tons of conversations with Munchie about politics, everything. And I don't give a fuck what it was. I know for a fact, without knowing, Munchie B wasn't trying to be recorded talking about Big U like that, the way it sounded. So I told Tony Jaws, cuz I said, cuz that shit got to be taken out of context, bro. I say, but I'm going to get at him and see what he say. So I didn't do much but screenshot the conversation and send it to Munchie. He immediately called me. Hey, Blood, check it out, Blood. Look, I was on there with Whacking 600, and they was trying to downplay Big U. And all I was trying to say is, like, trying to tell them, like, nah, nigga, you can't take nothing from Big U, because, you know, if one of my homies got him, nigga, he's still a stripe. He was all he was trying to do was establish that Big U is a big ass trophy, reputable. He wasn't hating on him or nothing, but the clip made it sound like that. So I immediately told TD what it was, whatever. Whoop, I told him, I told you, cuz I knew it couldn't have been that, right? It's just my boy, bro. I'm from East Coast Crip, bro. The Inglewood families is not our allies, not our homies, bro. If you had to break it down, you see how 4 extras really feel about me even collabing with Munchie, right? But I'm a G homie, so I understand where 4 extras coming from, but I kick Cat Be Boo. I really don't give a fuck. Even though I give a fuck, I really don't give a fuck because I can't give a fuck about what another nigga thinking if he don't understand. I push growth, and I know little homie's gonna understand, understand, you know, better by and by. But it made me wonder because, you know, Munchie from their generation, and we know he is a gangbanger, bro. I'm setting all this up to say this, bro. I'm confused of how this shit we got here, bro. Because the other day, Munchie was podcasting. And his tiny homie, Tiny Munchie. It's a such thing as a tiny spider, yo. Just think about that. But Munchie B let Tiny Munchie call in on his shit. And they politicking, doing what they do. Richard Hart Podcast, go follow that. But somehow the conversation was about a keyway that's supposed to be no good no more. And he been going viral lately, so I understand why. You know, I understand. I know kind of know the sauce. I want to get down, right? So I could understand why he covering that, right? A little bit. But I know almost everything that Damus go through in these LA, Compton, Inglewood, Watts streets. I just don't speak on it. I know a lot of shit, bro. I don't speak on it because it ain't my business. It's Damu business, right? But anyway, Munchie told me he was on there talking about a keyway that ain't no good no more, and they was talking bad about him, saying he was on the SNY yard, whatever. And then Tiny Munchie was expressing how disappointed he was that he went out like that. And one of the things that made him so disappointed is because he can recall, amongst other things, when this nigga went 50-0 against the East Coasters. We gonna listen to this. And so he said they went 50 years ago against the East Coasters. The most notorious gang that has ever been known to the system We don't got all the wins. We don't got all the losses. But if you go from the start of this gangbang shit up until this date, East Coast is like some of the most notorious, if not the most notorious section to be involved, right? We always, just period, right? So 50-0, I just assumed that if that were a fact, I would have perhaps heard about it. It was a shocking number. Didn't even say it wasn't true. I said it sounds exaggerated. And the reason why I was so comfortable approaching the conversation with Munchie B from that perspective is because earlier in that conversation, him and Tiny Munchie were discussing 4 extras talking about bringing 40 keyways on 1 unit in the county. And they said that sounded exaggerated. There's a legendary story about Big U going 30v1 in the prison against a certain group of opposition. Me and Munchie have debated many times. His perspective is 30 against 1 sounds exaggerated. His logic, there would have been a weapon that would have came from that crowd somewhere. I always debate the opposite. We don't argue, we just debate. I always give him a perspective where I can see it possibly could have happened, but I always agree, hey, bro, you know, stories kind of grow. I said, the numbers might be kind of exaggerated. I always say that. So I felt extremely comfortable calling my partner, Munchie B, right? And saying this. Now, mind you, let me flash back. Recently, Frosty from Inglewood Family, be on his P's, he had an issue apparently with another P from EC. And between them crossing paths, Frosty jury apparently ended up in the homie possession. Wasn't on no gangster shit. It was on some, player shit. They out there in that world with the isms doing what they do, right? However, I knew about it from the day it happened, bro. You got to understand, there's not much that happened amongst the ECs that don't get reported to my phone immediately. I don't present myself to the public as if that's a fact, because that's not really what I'm into trying to prove, right? But anyway, I knew about it. Didn't think about it. Me and Munchie worked together multiple times. We never spoke on it and talk about it. However, one day I was at work on the docks and Munchie sent me a video. And the video is of him talking, just like he was talking to Tiny Munchie, to Frosty on his podcast. And he was allowing Frosty to clarify the details on what took place with his chain getting taken. I'm going to keep it EC, cuz the only reason, because Munchie know, him and Alex, I don't watch shit. I don't watch my shit. I don't watch our shit. I don't watch they shit. Often, shit that's really popping amongst us that they assume I've seen, they be like, oh, you seen that? I'm like, nah, I ain't watched that shit. And then, so much, I don't watch shit, our shit, my shit, his shit. I don't watch shit. So even when he send me shit, depending on the title, where I'm at, the mood I'm in, or what I got going on, I may or may not look at it. However, when he sent me this shit with Frosty, I listened to the whole thing for one reason. When the chain first got taken, there was a lot of bloggers and rumors saying that Frosty put a green light on the East Coasters in the county jail. That was laughable. But so many people spoke on it. I didn't know if it was true. I didn't ask nobody about it. I didn't mention it to Munchie. We kept working, politicking, doing what we do. But when he sent me that video, I thought from the title, when it gave me indication about the chain and all that, I assumed Munchie was going to ask him about this green light. I thought he was being a responsible gangbanger, knowing that was in the air. I thought he sent me the interview because I assumed he addressed it and it was going to be clarified. So I listened to that whole conversation. Surprised, shocked to realize he never mentioned the green light. They talked about the chain, how it happened and all that. Whoop, bam, none of my business. He don't realize not one East Coast crip care about that. That's between them two men. We don't give a fuck. However, I guess they felt like it has something to do with East Coasters. They need to discuss it and talk about it. I didn't like the video. I didn't even respond. Let them know I watched it or nothing. I just listened to it, man. Just surprised he didn't mention the green light, the laughable, comical green light. I wasn't even sure Frosty really had said that because, you know, Too Gangster for YouTube and them, they had put some extras on shit. So I didn't know if he said that or if they was just putting extras on it. I just knew it was a rumor. Munchie B never mentioned it to me. I never mentioned it to him. It's all bam. So the other day, him and Tiny Munchie talking about another Crip went 50-0. According to them, a nigga that's boo-boo, he no good. So first of all, we don't celebrate no boo-boos in my culture. In my circle, we don't fuck what you did. If you ain't no good, fuck you. Especially if I'm gonna be on the internet, possibly, potentially causing confusion to say something about you did good back in the day. Fuck what he did. So I don't know J Hood like that. I don't know his politics. But according to Tiny Munchie and Munchie B, he all bad boo. And in the process of them discussing that, all of a sudden, he went 50-0 against the East Coasters. Hey, I wasn't there. But just like 30-0 sounds exaggerated to Munchie B. 40 Crips getting pulled by 4 extra sounds exaggerated. I know something about the East Coast Crips. And I happen to know almost everything that's popular that happens around them. I get a report. This happened to be my character, my nature. Fuck what you thought. So to me personally, 50-0 sounded exaggerated. But I'm an asshole. Munchie an asshole. I called him out the blue. I don't know what environment he was in. But when I called him about the 50-0, and when we listen to that clip, you're going to realize why I'm comfortable discussing all this, because he gave his version, and I'm going to tell you my version. I called Munchie trolling like I would troll my brother, personal, behind the scenes, you know, because he didn't call me, and he knows he can feel comfortable saying whatever. We politic, we talk about shit, right? I called him and I say this. Damn, blood, you might as well have asked Frosty about the green light. Really, I'm calling him about the 50-0. I never responded about the Frosty interview when he sent it to me. None of it. We never talked about none of it. So you see how I talk, how everybody say I put extras on it, all the big words. I take a long time to get to my point. That's me. So I'm calling him about the 50-0 and like rapper, creative style. I'll call him and say this first. Damn, blood, you might as well ask Frosty about green light on the homies. You could tell immediately he was irritated, defensive. He didn't know where I was coming from. Like, green light, what you mean? Ooh. I'm calm. I know where I'm coming from, so I don't match his energy. But I never match his energy. He always go off, get mad at me, hang up on me, cuss me out, block me. We talk weeks later. I don't know. You know, so we go through that multiple times. But anyway, he up. He immediately, he hear what I'm saying. He hot. What you mean? I mean, what you mean? I'm like, no, I'm just saying, bro, 50-0. I'm like, that don't sound exaggerated. He like, hell no. I said, bro, I remind him about the 30-1. I remind him about 4 extras with the 40 homies getting pulled. I say, 50 is bigger than 40 and 30, bro. That don't sound exaggerated. He's standing firm. Nope. I say, bro, if that was true, bro, it's a gang of niggas would know about it. He says it's a gang of niggas that know about it. So in the process of this conversation, bro, I try to tell the homie, I'm like, look, bro, but why would you use your platform to even allow that type of content to get introduced to the internet, bro? We politic together. He like, what you mean? I'm, in my mind, having a private, intimate conversation with my comrade, bro. Y'all know about the peanut butter story, bro. I told you, our relationship started with me trying to be a part of that. Ron, check me on camera. I ain't never, y'all see, I never been on the opposite side of that conversation to this day, bro. I got in my phone his G homie Rod Dog recorded with his permission saying he bumped into 4-Leaf in person in the system, asked him about that peanut butter shit, and 4-Leaf told him it wasn't true. Rod Dog gave me the permission to put it out. Munchie just down the line just didn't really want me to, he didn't want to go that route because Rod Dog really ain't that type of nigga to be. But he put it on Inglewood Family, on his word and all that this happened. He let me record him. I still have the content. Munchie just really didn't want to roll like that. So we've had this conversation about the rumor a million times, bro. It comes up, whether he bring it up, I bring it up. It's never brought up disrespectfully. It just comes up. So while I'm telling him and trying to let him know about how it wasn't a good idea for that content to be expressed on his channel the way we function together, the first way I expressed it was, look, I would never let no nigga mention no peanut butter on my, but before I could get that shit out of my mouth, as soon as he heard me say peanut butter, he'd go up. Peanut butter, blood, what you mean, blood? Hey, blood, quit banging my line. He was family. He hang up on me. Oh, blah. He was hot. I immediately text him an extremely humble text. My mind, I'm like, damn, he must have been on speaker. Somebody else was around hearing what was going on, and that shit didn't come out right. And it sounded, somebody else that don't really understand where I was coming from or our relationship, it probably didn't come across right. So I kind of understood, right? So I'm texting him humbly, explaining exactly, where I come from on the subject. It wasn't like that. He ain't responding. I call him back once. He don't answer. But I leave it at that. However, a lot of shit transpired that we usually both would be interested in the gap of time. So I just kept sending him little shit. And he eventually started slightly responding to certain shit. So I said, all right, yeah, we'll get over this shit, whatever it is, right? So bam. The only reason I even called him about it is because my phone was blowing up with East Coast Crips. Go look at my content. I do not do the gangbang politic content. I don't do it. Alex Alonso wanted me on this platform in 2018. It was called Street Gangs. It was called Street Gangs. I said, bro, I am about to get back in the game and start doing shit, but I ain't interested in doing no platform called Street Gangs. He said, man, I feel you so much. I plan on changing my title to Street TV in a few months. So we can wait till I do that. And that's what we did. It's just what I've been on. So I'm from East Coast Crip, y'all. But you see, as I create content, I'm not from nowhere, bro. I just make content as a grandfather. So I forget where I'm going with actually. So let's just get to the content, and that'll trigger some more thoughts because I want to clarify some of this. Shout out Munchie B, Tiny Munchie B, Inglewood family.
All right. Hey, Tiny Mushy.
Yeah.
All right. Now, as soon as I picked up the phone, okay, you talking about when we first talked, and you we had brung up J Hood, and then
a Crip, J Hood, a Crip.
Now you said something because I ain't looking at nothing Spider that recently did right, but
he say he ain't look at it right, and shame on him because I not only told him I was about to react to him and Tiny Munchie first conversation. Through our whole relationship of creating content together, he always get on my case about not watching what we've done or things that come up. I'm the one that don't watch nothing. He sends me content all the time. Not only do I tell him I'm going to react to the 50 and once I react, I send it to him. That nigga reaction, he texts back and say, I'm not interested in seeing that, but I will forward it to Tiny Munchie. I guess he just read the title, right? That's his bad. He should have watched it. I said, nah, it's all respectful. I said, all the homies showed you love. So now I'm hearing he still didn't watch it. I assumed he was going to watch it. He still didn't watch it, right? But he's reacting to it once again, live in front of the world. Gangbang politics they involved. He's reacting to it without even watching my reaction. So he's going to compound the situation with more information, more comments, without even referring to what his comrades said about it. And my whole effort is to diffuse, de-escalate the situation. That's all I'm here for. I'm trying to kick, cack, be boo, spread the love, bro. Through me and Munchie doing this, there's so much shit that happened in politics that we don't report, speak on, bro. It's been wall banging that's never took place. IFG, East Coast, anti-wall banging based on shit that's taking place on these platforms. While me and Munchie been thugging together, certain homies ain't like certain shit, and we've been balancing, keeping the peace on the streets, bro. Not on these platforms, homie. It's really been about to go up with our homies, cuz due to certain shit that he said or done, not me. And I ain't been balancing it, and it ain't blew up. We don't speak on it. We keep coming in front of the public, showing unity. This is what makes this so shocking to me that we in this position now. Bro, I'm from East Coast Crip, cuz no matter how many L's my homies have taken, I'm from the neighborhood. It's a gang of W's to be reported if that's what we about on this internet, bro. I'm not about that, bro. Since this all has transpired, bro, if you could imagine the names my homies have called and told me from Inglewood family about L's in the system that they would love for me to share, bro. I'm not going there because it's not what this is about. But if you have never heard about anybody in your life going 50-0 against the East Coasters, imagine the shock of the East Coasters that my partner is the one announcing this of blood. He's not saying that Damu did it. This Crip business that happened behind the walls. There's really a rule that we really try to stick to. We don't discuss what happens behind the walls like that in detail. That's why you can't get me as a neighborhood Crip to ride with the peanut butter story. Oh, my mama, it's none of my business. I wasn't there, homie. So that's the main thing why I can't even fuck with it, even though my whole section celebrates it and tries to take that as a championship. Not me, but let's keep it going.
Yeah. But I know this. Spider had me fucked up the other day, right?
Yeah.
Nigga on Bloods. I'm on my way to do some content. Spider called.
If he was on his way to do some content, more likely than not, he wasn't alone. And my suspicion is probably correct. I was on speakerphone and someone else heard what we was talking about.
Called me. Yeah,
because I would never use the word peanut butter in life to disrespect my Brody. I was just trying to land a point. I probably could have been more tactful and exchanged peanut butter with. I would never use my platform to let nobody smut you or your homies. But before I could get to or your homies, he went up on me because I mentioned peanut butter. But this is something we talked about 1,000 times. It's never triggered nothing. So that's why I assume somebody else must have heard it and he didn't appreciate the way it sounded in front of them because they don't really quite know, because I wasn't saying it to disrespect him whatsoever. Eastside EC.
Oh, you're 50-0 and all that, right? I'm like, huh? Yeah, man, your little homie, whatever. Right? So in my mind, first, man, I didn't say the nigga went 50-0 because for one, I don't know him. I just heard about him. I heard good things. You was yelling with him and Lil Munchie.
I've heard a whole lot of things, including things about 4-Leaf that don't got nothing to do with Munchie B, which make him sound like a giant, terrorizing neighborhood Crip that I would love and appreciate. That's my homie. I've heard a lot of things about him, but I've heard the shit that that supposed to happen with you, bro. I don't talk about it. I don't report it. I don't give a fuck. I tell the world I don't even believe it, homie. Fuck what you heard, bro. It don't matter what you heard. We not on these platforms to start exposing everything we heard. That's not what this is about.
Was a juvenile hall in camp with him. Okay, now he thinking it was an exaggeration with the 50-0, right? But yeah. I'm saying
the whole LA gangbang culture thinks it was an exaggeration. We've seen J Hood and J Mac from Stevenson Village at this point react and respond on Young and Hefe platform. He had J Mac on there. They have an actual list of names. It's not 50 names, bro. Then out of the names, believe me, the homies done called in because half of the names that he's claiming never even met him. And then we got some names that's claiming they beat Cuz up. They gonna be tapping in. I'm just saying. So if we gonna start debating about who heard what, bro, come on, bro. Guess what? We heard about certain shit with you in jail, Munchie. I don't believe it, bro. Been telling the world I don't believe it for a couple of years now, bro. What do you mean you heard? That still makes sense.
This man was in the county jail 5, 6, 7, 8 years. I didn't say he won every fight he had. He won with all. You say he went 50-0 with the East Coasters.
I don't give a fuck about every fight he had. All I'm concerned about is the East Coasters. Yeah, he went 50-0 against the East Coasters 10, 15, 12, 8, 9 years ago. It's the first time I heard about it. That is amazing. That is amazing to me, bro. I know about almost everything that's happening with the East Coast is worth talking about, bro, whether I act like it or not. So even if it's true, that is an amazing, shocking story that gets my attention. I swear to God.
So that's how is that even a stretch to imagination or exaggeration if somebody been in the county jail for 5, 6, 7 years and they won every East Coast fight? Not everyone. I didn't say everyone because I don't know him like that. And then
If you don't know him like that, why is this conversation that you feel like you need to be involved in front of the world? You are reputable, bro. Your word matters. When Munchie say something, the mayor, people tend to lend some credit value to what is being said. So if you really don't know and you know how shit go, you know how rumors could get started from jail that are not true and become real big, why would you be doing this, Brody?
could have find out this nigga that wrote down a list of phase he done took. But all right, so what you saying? You had a problem with what Spider said. What's that?
What I was saying was, see, because I just
No, he didn't. Spider didn't do nothing, but if he had a problem with what I said, he got a problem with reality, facts, pure truth. But he's about to tell Munchie, I had no problem with what he said. Watch this.
I just watched his podcast. He had a pod. He just did like a video with one of their older homies from 11-8 named Brownie Loc or something.
Ain't no older homie. We just older than you. That ain't my older homie. That's my Loc, my cousin.
And they was talking about it. I don't really got no problem with what they said, but
So what are we talking about? He ain't got no problem with what we said. Cause we spoke EC facts, LA gangbang facts. If you go watch our video, we ain't talk about one W against nobody, even in reacting to what they talked about. We ain't disrespect nobody. And the coast has got a gang of W's, bro. If you want to turn this content into reporting on who terrorized who, wow, let's not do that. But shout out to Tiny Munchie for just saying he has no problem with what we said.
The problem that I got is
what they say. First, tell me what they say.
No, they was just saying.
Now he's triggering his little homie on the yard right now because where politics go up, bro. And he's engaging in this conversation, heavily loaded with politics with my homies, the most notorious Crips ever known to the system. He hasn't even seen the content that he's even trying to digest. That's not wise, Munchie.
Saying that like, the fuck was he saying specifically, bro? Like, niggas shouldn't even be speaking on that because, it's keyway business. And then saying that.
I never said no man shouldn't be doing nothing. I merely expressed my shock at the fact that some reputable damus would be discussing keyway business in such a fashion. Because the real keyways I know don't do the opposite. We allow the damus to politic their issues and have their room. We don't really get involved. You got to be a reject, a weenie like Ho No 100 or something, or Snoopy Badass. We don't speak on real bloods, bro. We let y'all politic.
And well, if this would have happened, it would have went viral. Bro, this is damn near over 10 years ago, bro. I'm talking.
Bro. We mean viral in the streets, bro, in the system, not the internet, bro. We not from the generation. That's why you think he an older homie. That's not my older homie. But we not from the generation that gangbang. I know y'all from that generation. Online, trolling, and really being active. We not from that, bro. He wasn't talking about viral online. He was talking about viral in the system, in the streets, bro. In the same way, they was saying if 4 extras, you seen Bosco say, man, if 4 extras, bro, was doing all that, bro, we would have packed him out. We would have got him. Bro, by the time you go 50-0 with East Coasters, just disrespecting him and dogging him, stripping him and all that. Not saying that shit happened. We ain't never debated this shit that happened with the nigga from Grave 11-8. That ain't even no conversation. That's war or whatever, right? That's what Tony Munchie finna say. We disagree with. Nobody never even disagreed with that, because we don't talk about the terror stories in jail like that, bro. That's why I don't co-sign the peanut butter story. Whether it happened or not, bro, I wasn't there, none of my business. And if he was unconscious, what the fuck? What can he say? What can he do? You feel me? Like, hold on.
Talking about a situation that happened late 2016, early
Hold on.
2017.
So what would him winning a gang of fights in the county jail would have went viral?
Now I went from a gang of fights, from 50-0 to a gang of fights. Even when we responded, guess what? Oh, we never disrespected J Hood, bro. We never even spoke to the politics that y'all spoke to about him being all bad. All we said is 50-0 don't quite sound right. Sounds like an exaggeration. Now it's a gang of fights. We never said he didn't win a gang of fights against homies, bro.
He ain't talking about the phase. He talking about the situation where I said him and the nigga, and I'm gonna say the nigga from Grape name, but the nigga from Grape, he all bad, but fuck it, I'm gonna say.
Look what they doing. They talking about, according to them, 2 niggas that's all bad. Not me saying J Hood is all bad. I don't know J Hood, politics or his business. But these 2 individuals say J Hood is all bad, and they claim the nigga from Grape Street is all bad. But then they start discussing things that could cause problems that are settling in the streets between the Grape Streets and East Coasters. What about the East Coasters that just made up their mind to finally agree with this shit need to be over with the grapes? And they in the streets listening and had no idea so-and-so from Grape did this to their homie with a Stevenson Village. Do you know certain niggas off certain gang drugs in their environment, in life, wherever they at, that can be the battery in their back to make them go on a mission right now, just hearing that? I promise you no extras is on nothing I say. You sitting around doing what you doing, listening, you is a part of a potential peace treaty that is very deep. Grape Street, East Coasters, you can stop it or you can keep it cracking because you just part of this shit. You finally in the mind frame of, yeah, let me let this go. And then you hear shit like this. Shit like this can make you go on a mission right now. And it's none of their business, bro. None of it.
Blood name Eric G. Him and Eric G stripped.
They're naming names. Who's big? Why? Why do we do this, bro? Imagine me allowing some of my homies come on my platform and tell the bullshit story about Munchie B that everybody try to push, bro. Imagine me just not saying nothing and letting my homies call into my platform and describe all the details about that situation, bro, that supposedly allegedly happened, bro. This is what's basically happening right now. They talking about my homie getting stripped and fucked over in the county jail, whether it happened or not, bro. It's crazy.
The nigga Rich from East Coast in the cell, and that's when the nigga Trigger was in the cell, and he told Blood, nigga, don't get your motherfucking ass off this bunk. Nigga, we doing.
Cut, homies tapped right in. You heard Brownie say, Trigger boo-boo bunk. He got the boot. We don't give a fuck about that. We not disagreeing with that, not challenging it, cuz bump. Brownie put him off himself, bro. Salute. We believe that. Okay, he marked out in there. Guess what? He got put off for something else. He been working out. That sounds factual, bro. We agree. We believe you.
Doing this to your homie. That really happened, fool, on the set.
Nobody never, ever challenged or disagreed with that.
Why it didn't go viral and hit the internet all the way back
Man,
then, I don't fucking know why it didn't.
Or why would that go viral with the Ricks? Nobody know.
Nobody said we have a problem with that story because it didn't go viral. They are now debating, discussing something we never spoke on, bro. We don't give a fuck about that story, cuz 50-0 is the only thing we were addressing. It sounds exaggerated. Facts.
The Trigger Bird dude, nobody know.
Fuck Trigger. We know, cuz he no good.
J Hood known for game banging.
Look, my thing is this: if you go play a clip on your video, play the full clip, because
we don't give a fuck about what Don Moves talk about like that, bro. We don't give a fuck until the ECs come up. I don't care about the full clip. I care about what was said about my homies. That's all I heard.
You didn't even play the clip where
you saying that this nigga didn't even watch the reaction that he's reacting to right now, homie. He didn't listen to it or nothing, bro. The logic, you think it's making sense to you, Tony Munchie? If it makes sense, tell your G homie that, bro. He ain't even watched this shit. He just told you he ain't watched it. I'm the Loc, bro. I know where you at. I'm getting calls from up there, bro. I know about the situation with the homies you just had recently. A lot of homies think you sharing this information based on what y'all went through, that little politic that almost shut down the yard recently, bro. This shit is not wise to be doing, bro. On my mama.
Well, I talked about the fade with Tiny Deuce from 6 Deuce, East Coast, and J Hood.
Why though? Do you know if we want to launch the legendary stories about when Bloods couldn't even speak? You know, the Blood module was a protection module initially, bro. You know this. Not because y'all was busters, y'all just weren't deep enough. So therefore, when the Crips was terrorizing the jailhouse, bro, we got a gang of notorious stories we can start telling, because I don't know why y'all doing this.
Kept it honest about that fade. I said Tiny Deuce dropped J Hood. But then when J Hood got up, nigga, it was over with after that. Tiny Deuce was a cool nigga. Tiny Deuce ain't no liar. If they get in touch with Tiny Deuce,
we ain't got to get in touch with nobody, bro. We talking about 50-0, not any one particular story where Cuz won. We know Cuz a hog with his hands. Nobody debating. He gave some homies the blues. He was an issue, a problem. We talking about 50-0, homie. That's what we talking about. That's it. That's all.
I'm pretty sure he will repeat the same story. They squabbled in the day room. We was all right there. He dropped J Hood, nigga, with a back and away right hand, and J Hood fell face first. Not face first like he knocked out, but like forward. Nigga, and he got back up and they squabbled again.
We usually leave that shit where it's at, behind the walls where it happened. We don't come on the internet and jump way across the color lines and start telling these type of stories. I don't know who does this, bro, besides Ho No Honey. It's the only nigga I know do this type of queerdo shit, bro.
Is that pretty? Don't call me about no. Hey, look, don't call me because somebody told Thank Truth that he witnesses.
Don't send me no videos about Frosty being in the bed getting his chain took from an East Coast Crip. I don't give a fuck about it. Don't send me the videos, bro. I only listened to it because I thought he was gonna ask me about that bunk ass green light I heard about. EC. That's the only reason I even listened to the video. Come on, don't call you, nigga. Stop it, Munchie. What is you? I don't get it, bro. You know the cameras. You know you're recording. You know everybody's listening. I don't get it. Don't call you about, bro. East side.
Somebody go 50-0. I don't care if it's your homies or not.
Don't call me and tell me what's a lie then about who talking about you in jail, bro. We talk about lies that's been told on you all the time. You call me about them. Now I can't call you about an exaggeration against my homies. Come on, Munchie. What are you saying?
What?
Yeah, you can't. Hey,
bro. Look, we got ops that be running around this motherfucker beasting. And if they tip one of the homies up, well, nigga, they got tipped up.
My homies done tipped up a gang of ops. Damus, Keyways, everybody, bro. I don't got a homie on the internet trying to run his campaign off of exposing all that, bro. The East Coast has done terrorized the system, bro. From ops, enemies, to correctional officers, bro. We are the notorious ones, bro. Legendary, known, everybody know it, no secret. I'm not on here trying to pop it like that.
Baby Braves just told a story on 2 homies. I ain't got nothing to say about that.
Don't send me the videos of Baby Braves talking about the nigga from Inglewood family he fucked up. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't send me that, bro. I listen to it. Then when I respond, you don't respond to my text, but you send me that shit. I don't give a fuck about a blood fucking over a blood. It's none of my business, homie. It happens. So what?
That's it.
Yup, bro.
That don't make it cool about him trying to say a Crip went 50-0 against my homies because you send me some shit about him talking about a blood. That's y'all business. I don't give a fuck about that. That don't make it like even, nigga.
Hey, man, come.
If we want to make it even, I can allow my homies upon my platform to start talking about all the W's, the legendary W's I've heard about my homies getting. Not only against, bro, we don't want to go there. East Side EC.
Come on, bro. Call my phone. I'm not from East Coast.
Exactly. So why you got the set and the homies in your mouth then? I'm not from Inglewood family, so I don't do nothing but show respect and stay out y'all politics and y'all business, homie. Exactly.
Nigga, what the fuck? And I wouldn't give a fuck. Nigga on the set. Nigga, some homies that got spanked. Nigga, baby, bro.
Gang of them, and I don't talk about it. A gang of them, bro. Shit I didn't know about, I know about now. floods and floods of incidents, names, and information is getting pumped into my phone. I got reputable East Coasters that usually ask me not to politic online, begging me to share some of this information. And I'm just juggling, balancing, trying to figure out decisions. This type of shit do numbers. I ain't gonna lie. I got my last text, I think I sent you, said, thanks for the alley-oop though. East side. I wasn't looking for this, but this is perfect for me. I love it though. Trying to be bigger, better than this, but I do this shit in my sleep. Politics and EC politics. What? Thank you.
Braves. Hey, see, baby, Braves. I heard he made the homie touch every wall in the motherfucker.
We don't talk about what we heard, cause I heard some shit about you, Munchie. What do I look like being on here laughing and repeating what I heard, cuz? We don't talk about what we heard. Fuck what you heard, bro.
Fucking court thing. But to the extent Baby Braves told the story, I don't know. I mean, shit. And then when the homie comes to the
when we don't know, we leave it alone, bro. We don't use our reputable reputation to discuss serious issues that have potential ramifications and consequences about shit we really don't know, bro. We don't do that, bro. Real ones, we don't do that, bro. We let it be.
I'm pretty sure the homies gonna want to know his side of what happened or whatever. But back to J Hood, bro. And then I didn't check it out yet, but I heard J Hood said something disrespectful about me, right?
Yeah, I was told too. I ain't heard it either. On the set, I ain't heard it either. But shit, nigga, hey, well, we could cut all the bullshit and all that, nigga. Put me on the phone with Spider on Blood. I'll talk to Blood myself.
Nah.
Why not? ESAP. You, Tiny Munchie, and I'm gonna get one of my homies on the phone. That's in the system right now. We can talk about whatever. ESAP. Why not, bro? You'll talk to 600. You'll talk to WAC. That's funny. But you got your little homie want to politic the way it should be. Let's get it out the way off the internet. You thought, no. Why, bro?
No, it ain't a Spider issue. No, I can link y'all and let y'all talk. But
oh, okay. I didn't realize he said that. Yeah, we should have been did that, bro. We should have did that before you released this content, bro. I believe in what we was trying to build before and over content, bro. What we was building and what we are building, if you're still with it, Kicking Cack Being Boo, is bigger than me, you, Inglewood Family, EC, bro. It's big, bro. And this is like destructive to the mission, bro. I hope we can utilize this as a growing moment, cause it's like it's either you saying fuck Kicking Cack Being Boo and everything that the world think that represents, or you don't realize that this is not in accordance with that. It's one or the other. You saying fuck it, you don't give a fuck, or you don't realize this is a bad move if we Kicking Cack Being Boo, bro.
I'm talking about
my thing is this, right? Bro. When you play one part of something, you try to make it seem like I'm a liar. So
what about when you get online and react to something, Munchie B, that you never, ever, ever even watched or listened to? So if only playing one part is not appropriate, what about getting on here and politicking about something you never even listened? Because right now this is a reaction to a video that Munchie B has claimed he never even checked out, bro.
Don't play one part of something. Play the full.
We don't give a fuck about the full. We only give a fuck about the East Coasts. No disrespect. Respectfully, I do declare I wouldn't give a fuck about a Tiny Munchie until he says something about my homies, bro. I promise you. You can do B. You could have just been you. You could have been great. Do your shit, bro. You Munchie B peoples. Outside of that, just because of that, every time I heard Tiny Munchie, my heart just go with a little love and, oh, Tiny Munchie, yes. But I'm thinking we building something, but I don't know why we ended up at this point, bro. This is so extremely unnecessary, y'all.
Play the full thing of it. That way it don't show that I'm doing no bias shit.
Did you listen back? And it said Tiny Deuce, because I don't remember the Tiny Deuce part.
I remember.
Oh, I could have been on here celebrating the story 4 extras told. Knocked him out, woke him up. Knocked him out, woke him up. Blood. Hit him with his own words. Deuce Flames from Inglewood Family. I did not do that, bro. I'm not on my platform to try to report W's that my homies get over yours, bro. You see, this is real recent activities. I did not participate in celebrating that, bro. I just let that be because I kick cack and be boo. Oh, my mama got a son from your set, bro. I done took you to his house. That you like. Let my baby mama flirt with you and play. Like, bro, we don't do this, bro. I thought we was like doing something else, bro. What is this, bro?
For us talking about the Tiny Deuce part. But he didn't play the full clip. I'm gonna go back and listen to it again.
Yeah, you should know.
I remember mentioning the Tiny Deuce
that's all I'm
part.
saying. You sort of, yeah, because but hey, look, okay. All right, fuck you. Since we already right here. Okay. So after that came out, Tiny Bob from Shotgun hit it.
They talking about a gang of Crips, cuz. They talking about a gang of Crips. Why? That's crazy. Why y'all talking about a gang of Crips, cuz? That's crazy.
Couple homies trying to get my number, end up getting it called in. Man, shit, he stamped that J Hood snitched.
Now all this is started over a snitch, according to y'all. And I want to clarify, I don't know nothing about J Hood politics. Stutterbox, do not text my phone. Don't call me, bro. I ain't said nothing bad about your son. I don't know nothing about it. These niggas is calling him a snitch. I'm just acknowledging, observing that all this confusion is stirred up, according to them, over a snitch, bro. This is what they say.
This a Crip saying it.
And then,
so
on top of that, J Hood claims that my homies shot him in the mall, broad daylight, 9 times. Why as a blood would you get involved in any conversation about him and them? Why? For what reason? How many niggas get shot in broad daylight in the mall 9 times and now they want to be friendly about it? I don't give a fuck if he found Allah. None of that. Homies calling me, telling me he used to claim the set, telling me his sister name and all that. You just stirred all this up, bro. Why is this your business to be discussing on a public platform? I don't get it.
I kept hearing that name. I ain't talked to him, but I kept hearing that name though. The Tiny Bob nigga. I kept hearing about him.
Yeah, no. He done been on the streets around the house before, integrating with the 8 trays, and we bump into him. And then I've been in the county with Tiny Bobby. He's straight, but yeah, I'm saying figure that out with the shotguns. The shotguns is
some more Crips. Shit, they done went from the East Coasters to the shotguns to the Stevenson villages. They started off talking about the 40s. What the fuck? Matter of fact.
What the fuck?
You know what I'm saying? The fuck, nigga? He mad because you said where he housed.
I'm not mad. I ain't never been mad on this internet, bro. I love this shit. I politic with pleasure, with a smile. That's my problem. I enjoy devious bullshit. I enjoy this shit, nigga. I'm not mad, nigga. We go on missions happily, bro. This is cakewalk. I'm not mad. I just know what's according to appropriate politics. And what you and your tiny homie doing is not appropriate, bro. Me and Tiny Spider don't be on the internet doing this, bro. Oh, my mama.
That and he's really housed there. Or is he mad because you said he was a...
We not, oh, my bad. He talking about J Hood mad. He might be mad. I digress. My bad.
Snitch. He said he's not a snitch. That's not his reason for being over there.
Man, it's just like I'm gonna say, just like I told him. I said, snitch or not, it don't matter. You still over there. So that's exactly what I told the nigga. I ain't gonna take away nothing that you did in the county jail. I ain't gonna take away nothing that you did from the street. But you went over there. So it ain't nothing too much to talk about. It don't matter what type of proof you end up showing me, you're still over there. You keep trying to say all these names of all these reputable homies that you over there with. That shit don't fucking matter. Peabody over there.
That's why we don't give a fuck about who heard what about 50 and no. That shit don't matter, nigga. East side, bro. That shit don't matter. You ain't gonna never make that fly. Just like you and Munchie B and the Bloods ain't finna never run with the peanut butter story. Nigga, we ain't never finna believe that 50 and 0 shit. East side crib.
Real reputable. But he's over there.
All right.
Can't say it's that shit. Once you go over there, it's nothing no more to talk about.
Right. Nah, see, now I didn't even click on the shit yet, but
We most gang. That shit happened to rhyme with the coast, but we do the most, have done the most, bro. Every other reputable section that's done a lot is not directly, but in concept, trying to keep up with the coasts, nigga. We the most gang. Everybody know it respectfully, bro. My homies don't want me online trying to express that to the world, bro. We ain't not on here trying. You can't get no points by telling a W story here and there, bro. That's not how this shit go. We do this shit one brick at a time, nigga. Like Nipsey said, nigga, through the years, legendary. Every day, everywhere. We take our L's and get way more W's in the process. Crip City, bro. Facts.
yeah, I already had some disrespectful words towards me and shit, but
I haven't, not one ever, towards you, your homies, or none you represent, bro. So I don't understand how we got here and you allow disrespectful things to somehow be perceived toward my homies. There's a lot of confusion, bro, going on, bro. I don't do this type of content. The ECs is at the table desiring to discuss these issues, and they request my representation because I do this for a living and I happen to know a few of them. I know a couple of them. East side.
you know, I mean, shit. He got 6 months. I mean, shit. Free that nigga. You know.
Now it's free, according to them. I ain't say this, J Hood. They called you a snitch. Now it's free a snitch. Wow.
I don't really want to do the internet thing with him or whatever.
Man, you did it already, bro. You did it. All the private, confidential, politic conversations you and I have. I can't believe you did the internet thing, bro. You did it.
Yeah, I'm not either on blood. But shit, hey, tap in with me though. I gotta go handle some business.
All right, nigga, stay dangerous.
Yo, well.
Yeah, so I just had to get that out of my spirit, y'all. So, yeah, I just wanted to react to that, bro. I ain't got no gang of extra thoughts. I am just bamboozled. I cannot believe, I'm shocked. I can't even believe we are here at this juncture. I'm still trying to figure out how we got here. Shout out to the Inglewood families, bro. I'm Spotted Loc, the most Easty from the most gang. All of them for death, though. I do definitely respectfully declare our status in space in this whole gangbang conversation. Hate the fact that I have to even address it, but since others would choose to speak about my homies in less than a favorable manner, I will now give my insertion to the subject and declare how notorious and reputable and legendary the East Coast Crips is when it comes to all this shit. We from Raymond Washington Crip, bro. The C rose on the east. The rest came from the west. Dead homies, daughters on a gang of Crips. East side, East Coast for Dev Dope. I'm out of here.
This is J.P. Banks Music.
When you're sticking to the script, it's a lonely road. Before they left the home, tank the big homie told. He know the way this testimony hold. On that no-4, they gon' politic on him cold. SBI Bank EC for really though. Used to really go, ask my nigga Chili Mo. Had a cold gun game, crazy knuckle up. Bust on enemies with baby double up. Back and forth at the main streets on 98. Q9 cell, me and Lil Johnny Ray. Posted up on Colton with a big ratchet. Way before Lil Wayne threw on that snitch jacket. Walked the yard with Slim Bad. What up, Big Drac? Gave them back they L, cuz you did that. Love my Locs, even if we don't interact. Lil Mont, Baby Psych, and Lil Black. EC. 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 97th Street, smack dead in the Middle East. Fuck the police for King Ron and Lil Reese. Tell the truth, SP3 never lack rhymes. Sometimes feel I might die behind my rap lines. We ain't in Malibu now, we in Maui. Baby Pie, EC, Bear, me and Wowie. Tico, Kiko, EC Red. Still can't believe Frankie and CC dead. Come to putting in work. Did more than a little dirt. Airbrush shirt. Big Milk, Lil Merc, Lil Box, Baby Ant, both souls, all the coops. First Street to 24 when we call the troops. Lost the legend when we buried Bug. Coach Love to the riders that carry cuz, never seen it coming. Was a little foul, still took heart though. My hat off to Lil Owl, EC. 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 Big Spot and Lil Spot both got an Ezel. Tiny Spider got 19, rest in peace, Ezel. Shouts to the females representing EC. The brownies to the quotas, rest in peace, TT. Big Tommy's son on the 7, that's J Pops. Me and mine never bowed down to J-Box. And that's the coldest crip a nigga ever met. Coldest crip I ever heard about, better yet. 33rd never every only time a nigga ran. On the land, go ask my nigga Ran. ECG unit came up a little short. Got told on by that nigga Lil Show. Went on TV, the homies did BT Ugly. Got love for Infinite and Lil EC Buzzy. For death though, that mean to my dying day. EC, that's all I've been trying to say. EC. 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 EC.
Tupac